I'm Carol. This is my buddy Squirt. He's back again. We've been having a great time painting. I'm glad to see you back. I hope you've been painting. This is a 16 by 20 stretch double prime canvas, and I painted it with black gesso. That's a water-based black primer, and I let it dry. So now we've got a black canvas. And I've covered it with a thin coat of what we call liquid clear. That's just to get it wet. You really want a thin coat with this stuff. So it is wet and we're ready to go. Look at that. Squirt's behind the canvas already making trouble. What a guy. You know, this liquid clear is like a double-edged sword. It works for you, but it can also work against you. So I always make sure that I don't put too much of that on, because bad things will happen. So we'll just make sure I didn't get too much of that on. Now, I've underpainted this canvas, and I've underpainted it with alizarin crimson throughout the middle and a phthalo blue around the edge, and I kind of mixed them up. You don't see those colors because they're translucent colors, so all we see is black. But they're on there, and they're going to pop up later, I think. They're on there. Okay. So we're ready to go. Let's see. I better go for something that's a little cleaner than that brush. Let's see. Well, I've got this. This is a nice 1-inch. It's clean. I'm going to pick up some titanium white. It's got a little bit of Indian yellow in it. And we'll put our little light spot. We do our sky first, and we're going to decide the sky is somewhere right here. Put our little light spot. A little more paint, maybe. And I keep picking up a little titanium white, Indian yellow. Start there and work your way out a little. And then we'll start there again and work our way out a little. Very interesting sky. You can have a, see that alizarin popping through from underneath? That's good. That's good. Okay, that's a start. Let me get a little more light in the middle. Okay. And get your little, this is my little X stroke, and I'm just like traveling around like the dickens. Just don't go back into that light spot again. You'll get that real dirty real fast. But here and there. Here and there. A little more. I'm just picking up titanium white now. And put some more of that sky in. Oh, there's the blue popping up. That's good. Oh, there's the blue. Oh, that's nice. So Squirt's behind the, he's got a terrible habit. He gets behind there, he chews the wood. It's the new thing. I don't know, Squirt. What we're gonna do with you. A little more of this, and then I'm gonna come back and I'll blend it and I'll make it all nice. A little more of that. I picked up a little blue. I was thinking it wasn't looking blue enough, you know, so that's, I'm cheating a little. Pick up a little phthalo blue and put it up there. It's a wonderful thing about wet on wet. You can change your mind, you can change things, you can fix things, and nothing scares me when I'm working on wet. Yeah, I'm even gonna pick up a little alizarin. Do that. Ooh, that's a pretty scary. Spread that around a little. Now I need to switch to a clean, dry brush to do my little mixing. So let me find one. Oh, let's see. Have to be one of these, I guess. The little X stroke, right here. Nice. Work your way out around the edge. Get those colors nice. And I just keep moving out, little X's. Because once you get out here in the blue, you can't come back again. Blue's a wicked color. You don't want it to get near that yellow. Oh, little X strokes. So that's kind of a nice little sky. You know, that's a nice little, maybe it's sunrise. My blender brush is the last thing I'll do, just to smooth out those last little lines. Because with a black canvas, there's going to be a little bit of it, the black's going to show through. You're never going to get away from that altogether. But I'll give it a little buff. We'll get rid of some of the brush strokes. Oh, Squirt, why don't you come out here? I'll give you a peanut if you come out here. No, that doesn't work. That's our nice little sky. A winter scene with snow and pine trees I see in here. So let me take my small fan. And I mixed up kind of a lavender with phthalo blue, alizarin crimson, and titanium white. I want to be light, far away. Things far away have to be light. And we'll just kind of throw ourselves in some little pine trees. Squirt, you're missing all the fun back there. Well, you're probably having fun of your own, huh? Well, I hope you're all painting. You'll be having fun of your own if you're painting. And this is painting 42. If you send me a self-stamped, addressed envelope, I'll send you the directions and the materials list for this painting. And this is an easy one. Don't let this one scare you. You can do this one. And so you can be doing this. All I'm doing is tapping in, holding the fan brush up on its vertical and tapping in little mystery trees. These are my mystery trees. Oh, they got live right there too. Oh. You could close your eyes and do this one. Okay, mystery little far away pine trees. They're so far away we can't even see what they look like. And they probably go back here too, but I don't know. Who knows? Oh, I don't even know what my bird's doing, let alone what my trees are doing. Well, that's pretty good for little faraway trees. You know, we're gonna tap out the bottom of those trees and make mist and soften them up. So let's do that. Just stay away from the top edge. Top edge is done. We'll just tap out the bottom edge. Easy as can be. So this is an oil-based paint. Clean the brushes with odorless thinner. It can be messy, but boy, the things you can do with oil paint, it's worth the trouble because it works so well. I'm going to put in some more trees, just a little bit darker this time, I think. In fact, I might switch to my big fan brush. I can cover more territory with that. And I'll go into some lavender, just a little bit darker. Let's see, does it work? No, not dark enough. Okay. Now we'll go right in for darker, darker, darker. Okay, that's working better. Want to be able to see them. And let's see, there could be little mystery ones in here. You know, before I do that, I would love to see my mist look a little lighter. And I'll just tap my brush into a little titanium white. And, you know, give yourself the little... I thought my mist was looking dark. Lighten that right up. Okay, let's get back to business. Put these little trees in. I'll tell you, I've never been so happy since I started painting. Finally, you know, the kids grew up, went off to school. Fortunately, they didn't come back. I have the house to myself. And it's just the right time of life to start doing something that you really want to do, that you always wanted to do, and couldn't do it with all those little kids hanging around. Okay. And as long as I'm in this lavender over here, I see a few little trees that we can almost see, so I'll throw a little pine tree in there. I just hitting the canvas with the corner of my fan brush. I'll decide where the tree goes, boom. Then I'll hit the canvas with the corner of my fan brush, and I just shape the tree as I travel down. Just hit the canvas, dum 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 dum. And you can tell how much Squirt cares about what I do. He's just doesn't even watch anymore. We'll put maybe one more there. Pine trees are the most fun. There should be something here, just in case it shows. See, I know where I'm going. I know it's a mystery to you, but I have a plan, so it's all planned out. Oh, let's see. Oh, over here, we gotta have a little one over here too. Do give the canvas one hit. Hold your fan brush on its side, and I'm tapping the canvas with the corner of the fan brush. You can do it. I'll put another little one here. Okay, somebody's got to stop me, get me out of these trees. I will do this forever. Okay. Oh, stop that. Well, I am going to tap that in and make mist. Yeah. What can I? Why don't I just use this little round one I use? I'm going to put a little titanium white, and I mean just a little tiny bit on the brush, because I do want it to, you know, lighten up a little. Lighten up a little. So if you find you have time on your hands, or you're sitting around feeling unhappy, you gotta decide what it is you'd really like to do and just get right out there and do it. And you can do this. This is creating. When you create something, you start to feel so good about yourself. And I can always tell if you're doing the right thing. If I go up in my studio and start painting, and 4 or 6 hours later I've lost track of time and I don't even know what time it is, and I don't know how 4 hours went by that fast, then you know you're doing the right thing. You lose track of time. And you don't want to stop. It's like when you were a kid and they gave you a new color book and you didn't want to stop coloring until it was all done. My mother knew that was one way to keep me quiet for 4 hours. Well, that's a little tree line. We got sky, we got tree line. Icy snow. Icy snow. I need a little flat brush to put that in. Okay, I'll use this 1 inch. Titanium white. So I'm just going to load this brush up with titanium white. And just tap it in. Tap, tap. Squirt, if you came out from hiding, I would give you a peanut. Do you think that's going to work? Are you interested at all? And this is my little snow line. I'm tapping it in. There might be more. There might be more here. I'm not covering it all up with white though. See these little dark spots I leave? I like that. I leave those. There's that bird. Now do you want your peanut? We might entice him not to do bad things anymore. Okay, little snow. I see a big pine tree right here. I was waiting for that, so I guess it's time to do that. Oh, let's bring my snow up a little more. So, big pine tree means big fan brush. And darker, you know, as we come forward, everything gets darker. So I'm going to go right into my darkest lavender I mixed. This is phthalo blue and alizarin crimson. It's always a little more alizarin than blue. Blue's a wicked color. It'll follow you home from class. Blue will. You'll have it on everything. Okay, this is a little darker, dark lavender, and I'm going to put in, this is a big one, this is in front of everything else, so I got to keep going back for paint. It takes a lot of paint to make a pine tree. Can't be stingy with your paint. Nothing will happen unless there's paint on your brush. Oh, we'll put that pine tree right in front there, and he probably comes down to here. Give him a few more. We'll highlight him, he'll look really good. And that might do, well, maybe he has a little baby brother. A baby brother. Is that okay with you, Squirt? A little baby brother here? No, you can't help. No, you can't. You can't help. You're strictly for the birds. Okay. Now I can put my snow right under there too. Let's get some more snow and just bring it on down. And it's picking up a little blue from the undercolor. That's fine. I like that. That's good. This side I know I'm going to have a bigger tree. I got that side saved. Got that side saved. I might just tap a little of it in. I'm gonna call this over here kind of a bush first. That's not dark enough, is it? Kind of a bush first. Well, either darker or lighter. Something's got to show. Let's go for a little more white, see if that works. That's it. He ate his peanut. He's gone. This is going to be my little background bush. I'm going to put a tree in front of that. I just wanted something back there. Okay. I'm thinking about putting reflection down. This is going to be water. We love water. Water works. I love things that work. So if I get a little titanium white on this big flat brush, a little bit, not too much, and decide where your end begins and pull straight down. We'll lighten that up again. That's our water, that's our water. Doo-doo, doo-doo. Is that okay with you, Squirt? Not a lot of paint, this gets it too bright. Not a lot of paint. Well, I like that. I like that. I'd love to see a little yellow right here, a little yellow glow in the water. That would be nice. Gotta find something to put it in there with. I'll just pick up some of that Indian yellow and titanium white that I used in the sky and see if we can... Oh, that's good. That's good. Just give it a little Indian yellow, titanium white. That's good. Ooh, that's kind of nice. Okay. Now, if we brush this sideways, we have reflections. Easy as can be. Let's be careful right here. Give it a soft little push here. And then I'll give the rest a push. Okay. Nice little white, and we got reflections, and we've got a head start on our water. We've got snow, and gee, this is looking good. If we highlight this tree, watch, he'll just pop right off the page. I've got phthalo blue, titanium white, and I put a little liquid white in here. That's that nice soft white, which has made this paint a little thinner, say so. Thin paint sticks to thick paint. So we're all ahead of the game on here. I just touched, oh, that's my bird. I'll just touch the canvas with the corner of the fan brush, the same way I made the tree in the first place, and give it, oh, it's so dangerous over here. Give it those few little hits. Oh, Squirt, be nice. Be nice. I wish he'd talk for you folks. You'd get the biggest kick out of listening to this guy. But, you know, he's camera shy, so I don't know if it's ever going to happen. We got that little tree in there. I see a landmass here. So first I have to throw in a lot of dark so that I can have land and I can highlight it. So I'm looking for a brush. Oh, I got a brush that has dark stuff on it. That lavender mix I had, that's a good start. I might add a little black to it. If you add anything you got that's dark, a little brown to it, doesn't really matter, so long as it's good and dark. As long as it's good and dark. And I'm just deciding where my land's going to live. It's going to live here. It's going to come right down in front of the water. And there might be something here. You can't see it, but I know it's there. I'm just darkening that up where my land is. Gee, if I pick up a little light, you'll really see it. And I'm all the way over to here, if I remember right. Just tapping on a color. This is my land. Boy, I end up with an endless assortment of dirty brushes. I don't wash my brushes till I'm all done with this picture. You really don't want thinner to get on your canvas, so you know, if you wash a brush, it's going to take a long time to dry. You can't use it again, so I wait till I'm done. And when I'm done, I wash all the brushes. Or try to talk my husband into washing them for me. No, that doesn't work. It doesn't work. You better start to learn to wash your own brushes, because I tried. Didn't work. I'm highlighting some of these way back here. Oh, Squirt, you're way in the top land now, huh? Way in the top land. These are these little bushes in the background. Okay. And I see a big tree here, and I'm going to throw this in really fast. The big fan brush and Van Dyke Brown will do it. Gotta get brave. Just drag that little Dickens in there. Okay. We'll just put one, but you could put 2 or 3 trees in there. Van Dyke Brown, thin down with thinner, and your nice little script liner brush, my favorite friend, if it's working right, and add some twiggies to this. And twiggies, you know, twiggies come with a little practice too. You can do them. You just practice a little. They'll come. You know, before I add any more twiggies to that tree, I want a nice zippy little highlight right down the front. And I had planned, this is a bright red and titanium white. I want to see what it looks like. Oh, I like it. It's real zippy. I got my big knife and I got a little nice, neat little roll of paint on it. And we'll just touch that tree. Get a little highlight on it. Pick up the glow of the sunset there, or sunrise, whatever we decide it is. That's another nice thing about painting. Whatever you decide it is, that's what it is, you know. If it turns out to look like something else, then you just tell everybody that's what you were trying to do in the first place. I could tap this a little. We'll get this little bocky looking thing here. Okay, now I'm going to throw some more twigs on that. Okay, a few more quickie little things. Well, there's a quickie one. You can take your time and you can do nice little twiggies. But I'll stop that for now. Now what we're going to do is let's put a little highlight on these bushes. And let's see. Oh, my oval brush. That's a good one. Oval brush. You know, I highlighted these back here with a phthalo blue and white, but I think I'll grab some of that bright red, titanium white, a little bit of liquid white, and see what it looks like if I do that. Just hitting the top edge of the bush. Just give it a little hit. Do. So there is a trick to loading this brush. It's a little, you know, you gotta load it right. I push right forward on the paint and I get the paint right on the top tip of the brush. And that's just where I want it to be. And maybe I'll go for some more of this little blue. Put a little footsie on that tree a little bit. Okay. See, I don't cover everything up. Leave a lot of mystery in here. Leave dark. Dark is good. You could put little twiggies in there after. A waterline. Let's grab that waterline. Liquid white. Large knife will do it. Put the roll of paint on the bottom and just scrape that canvas. Right where the land meets the water. Now, water's always flat on the level, so when you're making these water lines, don't start running downhill. Just scrape. If you want to go downhill, you gotta like go down the stairs. Little steps. You can't just jump down the hill too fast. And these water lines, once you get the knack of making water lines, you'll be doing them all the time because they're very effective. If you get one you don't like too much, you take your blender brush and just give it a little hit. It straightens them out, makes them nice. Can't go wrong. Can't go wrong. Right, Squirt? I don't know. He's not talking to me. And you're way up top. too. We can't even see you up there. Ooh, that's nice. Ripple in the water. Now, I'm done, but I just got an urge to do one more little thing. Because it can never stop me. I want a little more. I picked up some white because I feel that some of these just weren't bright enough. So now they are. Well, isn't that a nice little winter mystery scene? It's probably sunrise. Probably. Whatever we decided it is, it is. Black gesso and liquid clear, you can have a good time with that. And I know you can do this one. This one's easy. So, till next time, happy painting.